So we started 17 years ago in response to a UN environmental summit and had the idea of developing a community wind farm because we wanted to reduce our local carbon emissions and also help fund future work on sort of low carbon activity in this area. I think the most positive thing was the year of consultation that we did and the referendum at the end of it, because everyone over the age of 16 in the local area could vote. And actually in the referendum we had a higher turnout than the general election. We were quite nervous that would people actually vote for it. So when they did, by a sort of clear majority, it was just fantastic. But then we realised the hard work really started with the whole planning application process to the council. Getting an environmental impact assessment costs about sort of £60,000. Getting legal agreements with landowners is also expensive. You have to use lawyers to do that work. Getting a ground report done was expensive. That cost about £85,000. Getting a wind report, also expensive. So all these things add up and they need to be dealt with sort of sequentially. But fortunately there has become more and more funding available now to community energy projects to do this work. But I think because of the impacts of climate change and also there being more schemes out there, so people just are thinking, yeah, we could do this, and there's just more and more momentum behind the whole sector now. Partnerships are very important. We've had a range of them. If you can get the local authority on board, it makes life a lot easier. We've got our planning for 2 turbines. The cost is about £7 million. We've been working with they're not a bank, but they've got money from the Green Investment Bank. It's called Temporis Capital. So we've been working with them to provide sort of 75% of the cost of the wind farm. And then on top of that, we need to raise a further 15% from a share offer. So we've set up a separate co-op called Awel Limited, and that is going to undertake the share offer. I think the long-term benefits of it are to have a large project, £7 million project, controlled by the local community. That's different in the UK. Most projects are owned by multinationals, and it's really different from Germany, where I think about 95% of projects are owned by local authorities or co-ops, not the big four as they have in Germany. So we're part of that movement, and so local people will benefit from the wind farm through the work that Awel Aman Tawe can do. Also, members of the co-op will have a direct ownership stake in the wind farm and be receiving a rate of return on it as well.